Bitcoin is currently going for a little correction. Are we going to see all-time highs again? Let's get into the charts. Welcome back to Max Trades Crypto. Today we're going to be going over 3 different scenarios on the chart, 2 bullish and 1 bearish. But before we get started, do remember to subscribe and join the Discord down below to get updates every single day. So, starting on our main scenario here, we have our 5-wave structure to the upside from the lows, right? We have the lows sitting at $107,000, and that this was our entire corrective structure before we started forming a impulse towards the upside. Now, if we look at the impulse, we have 5-wave structure in wave 1, which is normal. Remember, we're looking at something like this, right? We have a 5-wave structure towards the upside in 1, a corrective structure in wave 2, and now we have a massive explosion in price in the wave 3. This wave 3's minimum target is the 1.618, which we touched very, very nicely, right? Very, very nicely rejected from this area and possibly is forming now the wave 4 on the chart. Followed by this, we should get another 5-wave structure in wave 5, and that should be, within regards to time, the end of the bull run, right? We should get a wave 4 down, a 5 up, finishing larger degree time frame wave 5s, and then that should be a possible end of the bull run, as we are now looking at the last 2 or 3 weeks of the 4-year cycle, right? So if that 4-year cycle holds and we are indeed looking at 1,076 or so days for a 4-year cycle, then we are looking at this wave 5 to be the last move up. Now, I do think that Bitcoin can put in a longer wave 4. We can see a longer range here before we get the wave 5 move up, right? So if we look at how long this wave 4 is going to be, right, and we take the trend-based fib time and look at how the length of wave 2 relates to the length of wave 4, the 1-to-1 sits on about the 14th of October, right? We are now sitting at the 8th of October. So this means that oftentimes the wave 2 is shorter than the entire wave 4. So I might want to see something along the lines of this and then a move towards the upside, right? So if we go and look now at the 15-minute time frame, right, on a smaller degree time frame, we can see here that we had this quite steep move down, yet we were looking for 5 waves. So we were looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yet the wave 4 and 5 did not come, right? We have a much longer wave 4, and it is very, very close to the 0.618, therefore invalidating this wave 4 down. So we look at this as an ABC, right? An ABC means that we could be either finished in wave 4, but remember the time is very, very short. So we are now looking for a possible WXY. A WXY is where we have a W down, X up, and Y down, with 3 waves in W, 3 waves in X, and then 3 waves in wave Y. So if we look here, we can see we have the 3 waves in W, possible 3-wave structure forming in X, and then we have the supposed 3-wave structure in Y. That could finish the wave 4, and then we should be heading up for our last wave 5, right? That is our main scenario on the chart at the moment, and to be honest, looks really, really good. Structural wise, this looks really, really good. The invalidation for the wave 4, though, sits at $117,853, the top of the wave 1, as they can't overlap, right? That red line on the chart is the invalidation point. Then let's look at our second scenario on the chart. Let's actually just move this and this into our main scenario. If we look at our second scenario on the chart, we have this one here, where we had this one here, apologies, where we had instead of this being a wave 1 and a wave 2, we had a very, very long correction and then a steep wave 1, 2, 3, looking for the wave 4 and now wave 5 in the wave 1 of a larger degree time frame. This means we are looking at a much, much bigger impulse where we get a 3-wave structure down and then a massive move up in that larger degree wave 3. That means the targets for the bull run would be a lot higher, but the problem with this scenario is the time, right? We only have a certain amount of time to finish the bull run, right? From history, we only have the 1076 days. So we need to look at this, or that's the average, but we need to look at this very, very carefully, right? So that is our second main scenario on the chart. Then, of course, in every Elliott Wave Theory scenario, we need to combat it with a bearish scenario, which we are looking at here, where we have a possible flat structure towards the downside before the turnaround in that last wave 5, where we have the wave A in 3 waves, the wave B in NABC, finishing that 5-wave structure here, and then followed by that we should get another 5-wave structure in C, finishing the wave C, and then only turning around over here. That is our most bearish scenario on the chart. Now, for trade possibilities on our main scenario, here is our main scenario. So, on the 4-hourly time frame, right, there is a lot of difficulty at the moment to look for a 4-hourly entry, right? We have a possible 5-wave move up in wave 3. Now we are looking for the wave 4, and followed by that, we then have the wave 5. The only one I can see is possibly longing from this area in the wave 4, around the 0.382. But this wave 5, right, I would say short from the top of the wave 5 to catch the top of the bull market. But the problem is this can be a blow off top where we see a lot higher prices in Bitcoin before the crash towards or the start of the bear market, right? We could see an extended wave 5 where we have a standard 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have a longer wave 5 than wave 3, sending us towards that $140,000 mark. So at the moment, all I would say is they invest possibly at the 0.382 of the wave 4. Now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do subscribe down below, like the video, and you can join the Discord, share your counts in the Your Analysis channel, and I will then analyze them. But thank you so much. It's been Max Trades Crypto. Cheers, guys.